Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to Gramza Market Studies for Monday, November 10th. Greetings from Philadelphia. Let's take a look at that NASDAQ market. I was looking for unchanged to higher as we went into the weekend. And basically, we went a little bit higher, but we really didn't hold on to that. It was an unchanged type day. I'm looking for the same kind of behavior on Monday. If we move on over to the currencies, we can see the euro got a little bit stronger as the US dollar got weaker with this green candle that you're looking at here. And in fact, if you look at the Aussie dollar, we did trade above that bullish level. And in that market, the difference between the bearish and bullish level is $850 per contract. And again, it's just to give you a relative feel for what's going on there in terms of magnitude of change. I am looking for follow through to the upside, but not in a dramatic way. Canadian dollar also had some positive fundamentals that came out. This difference between the bearish and bullish level there is $1,050 per contract. I'm looking for follow through to the upside in the Canadian dollar, but quiet. In other words, not a big move at all for Monday. Interest rates, well, they popped up a little bit as the stock market got struggled, but I'm not looking for strong follow through in either the notes or the bonds. In the metals markets, gold did trade above the bullish level, and the difference between the bearish and bullish level in that market is $700 per contract. I'm looking for a rest day on Monday. Silver also traded above its bullish level, and the difference between this bearish level and the bullish level in silver is $2,250 per contract. Again, that's just a reference to give you a feel of that magnitude of change. And speaking of change, in the copper market, it also firmed up, and the difference between the bearish and bullish market and that market is $1,000, and I am looking for follow through, but a rest day on Monday. If we look at crude oil, let's take a look at that. And in crude oil, it moved a little higher, but it didn't hold on to it. I think that makes sense. I'm looking for an unchanged type day for Monday, but weaker prices next week. In the grain markets, well, soybeans did give us a little move to the upside. I just don't think there's paper behind it. I'm looking for it to struggle over the next 10 cents, and I'm looking for a sideways move for Monday. That concludes today's market studies. Thank you for being with me. I'm looking forward to being with you again, and as always, take care.